Live thing?
Just help me and I'll help you.
It should be on.
You haven't given my wallet voucher.
Oh
Let me
my
double check it now.
god, bro.
Notifications are slicing into your droid right now.
Oh, that shit is hilarious.
Take on my
Well,
offer.
you're not live streaming, right? Or you are?
No, yeah, I'm live streaming right now.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Let me check my broadcast settings.
Always allow.
Hey, alright, for sure.
Okay, so like I was saying, me and my friend were talking on the drive back, and we were basically talking about how girls will like, they'll sing their fucking heart out, like with all the passion in their fucking heart, a love
Yeah.
song, crazy as shit. And then
You don't have to go
a
through
good nigga comes around and tries to take her on a date, and then all of a sudden she act like she seen a ghost,
Oh my
and
god,
she
bro.
shook and she can't fucking like she don't know what to do, and so she just says no, or she said I'm not looking to date or some bullshit.
Bro,
Like
that's
bro,
stupid
what?
ass excuse, man. Stupid ass excuse.
Bro, what?
Like,
Like
it's the
what?
dumbest fucking excuse ever, bro.
Bruh.
Seriously.
And then like I know we
Oh, I don't
talked about
have.
it
Oh, I
earlier.
don't have time. I don't have time right now. I don't
That's
have time to get
bullshit,
a
bro.
relationship, bro.
That's bullshit.
Like,
I told you I work 30 fucking hours a week. I got fucking 20 units, and I still have time to hang out. So and and on top of that, I'm studying for real estate. On top of
oh
that, I'm studying
shit,
for real estate.
you're a fucking G,
So
bro. Like,
can't no one tell me
I don't have time.
that ain't doing the shit I'm doing right now or worse that they
Oh
don't have free
shit.
time.
Oh.
Fucking bullshit, bro. It's bullshit, though. Yeah,
It's straight
fuck that,
bullshit, bro.
bro.
No, that ass.
You don't wanna fucking dive in, like, you don't wanna fucking date me for some reason. Okay, that's cool, you know. Like, I'm not mad that you don't wanna date me, but fucking be straight up about it. Like this fucking chick, fucking last quarter, I was talking to her and I messaged her, right? Me and my friend were coming back, and he was like, "Hey, you should hit her up and we should all smoke together." So I hit her up and I was like, "Hey, you know, we should get together."
Mm-hmm.
Um, and she didn't fucking open it until fucking 3 days later. And I never should have learned this shit because now I fucking know. But this one chick showed me like a way to find out whether they've been on Snapchat or not.
Yeah.
That's, you just fucking look at their you look at their how do I say it? Their snap score. And
Oh,
her
and if it
snap score is
changes,
going,
if it changes,
yeah, if it goes
then they've
up.
been on.
And her
If
snap
it
score
goes
is
up.
going up. And then she fucking hits me up saying like, "Oh, I don't check Snapchat, blah blah, I'm sorry." And
That's
I
straight
told her
bullshit.
I was like, if you don't want to hang out, we don't gotta hang out. But like, why the fuck you gotta lie to me? Like, that's
Oh yeah, for real. It's like if you're honest with
bullshit,
me,
bro.
yeah. That goes down to it too. It's like honestly, if you're that busy, if you say you're that busy, which it's bullshit, but if you say you're that busy, then don't even don't even
It's
entertain
bullshit,
it.
bro.
Yeah, don't even
Fucking
entertain the shit. Like don't entertain me with it. Like
that one
just
fucking chick I was telling you about. But like, you know, I thought she was like hella cool and shit. And it turns out like she said like, oh, like I don't want a relationship like based off my convenience, blah blah.
that
After
shit
like
is so stupid.
after a fucking like, I held my grip, bro. When she told me like, when she basically said she wanted to break things off, I was like, nah, I can't just end it like that. Like I'm gonna try, you know, like let's try. Like that
Mhm.
takes fucking grit, you know.
Yeah.
And she said like, you know, I was like, let's fucking eat together. You gotta eat, bitch. Like let's fucking eat together. Like let's do shit you have to do.
Bro, oh
You
my
know?
god. Bro, the one thing I hate so fucking much, bro, is chicks who are embarrassed to eat in front of guys. Bro, girls that are
I've
embarrassed
never
to eat in front
experienced
of guys,
that.
bro, it is so fucking annoying, man. Cause
Fuck those weird.
I know so many girls who are like, oh, I don't care. Like, oh, it doesn't bother me. It's like, bro, it's a natural fucking thing, eating. It's natural as fuck. What is so embarrassing about eating in front of somebody? Like what?
Yeah, I
Oh
don't
shit.
know.
I don't give a fuck.
But that fucking, also, like I was saying, right? That fucking, the chick saying like, I don't want to based on my convenience, like I'm just too busy, blah, blah. Like, like, I told her, I was like, look, like, I didn't tell you, but like, in a little bit, I'm about to be dumb busy. Like, I'm gonna be fucking packed. But I was gonna, you know, I was gonna still make time for us and shit.
Yeah.
But like, and I told her, I was like, I was just being too nice to you. You like, it's sad that like you can't make some like simple sacrifices.
Simple sacrifices in order to fucking. Like, honestly, if you really
I
want
know,
something,
right?
you'll do anything. If you really want something, honestly,
Like,
if somebody really wants something, they'll do anything for it.
like, baby, I'm about to make it in a couple years, and like all it takes is just, you know, a little rough patch, and that's it. But she's fucking like that pissed me off, bro. Real shit. And I was like, bro, like you got me fucked up. So I stopped talking to her. Shit's hard, bro. Shit's hard. It's hard because, like I said, all these girls claiming all that shit, but when it comes down time to it, and like, I'm a nice fucking dude, you know. Like, you know, some shit in politics, I'll be straight up. I don't give a fuck. You know, like how I say, you know, David Hogg is a fucking pussy. Like, have you seen him?
Yeah, he's a bitch.
Nigga's
Bro.
a fucking toothpick.
He's a fucking piece of shit.
He's a piece of shit toothpick.
Yeah,
who tries to fucking pick on anyone who doesn't agree with him.
Yeah, he's a
like
fucking,
fuck him.
He's a bitch, bro. He's a bitch. Fuck David
And
Hogg.
so, you know, with
Hashtag
the whole,
fuck David Hogg.
he's fucking stupid, bro. And so, like, I'll say shit like that, or I'll just be straight up like, dude, okay. So like I was saying earlier about the whole gender thing.
Yeah.
With Disney and stuff like that. They're talking about princesses and stuff like that, and like how their body figures are unrealistic, like small waist and big hips.
Oh my god.
And
retarded.
like, dude, if you fucking work out, you can get to that. You know why that's the fucking standard, you fucking idiot? Because that's the healthiest you can be. You have big hips because that's how you get children. Okay? Small waist means you're in shape. Like, there's fucking reasons why we're attracted to this stuff, you fucking idiot. So stop being a little bitch and stop being mad because you can't, like, oh, it's too crazy to expect stuff like that.
Because people can't get that way. Oh,
I'd grow the fuck up and grow a pair.
Yeah, honestly. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. They're gonna find me. Bro,
It's just straight bullshit, bro.
People are just too fucking sensitive nowadays. That's all it is. Too fucking sensitive.
They are, bro. Like
wow. Everybody's a little ass bitch nowadays.
When you graduated high school, you went to the fucking military. That used to be the fucking standard.
Yeah.
You know? Like, you weren't forced to, but that's just something you would fucking do.
Yeah, exactly. There was a lot of people that fucking
when the war came, no, all the guys, they weren't like, oh, I'm scared. They fucking manned up. They're like, let's fucking go get it, you know?
Yeah.
That was a fucking pussy, bro. It's bullshit, bro. But it's funny because with you know, grappling and, you know, martial arts and stuff like that, a lot of the guys I meet aren't pussies. Like, it takes a real man to get put in a choke and not tap. Like, it's not. It really does, bro. Cause like, I mean, you're like, your arm can get fucking snapped, and you're just like, at what point can you fucking take, or like, when, you know, what point are you gonna pass out? You know, they're blocking your fucking artery, and you're just fucking like, holy shit, like, it's scary, bro. But the guys that are willing to even like be in situations like that, really fucking like, shout out to you, bro. Fucking badass.
Oh yeah, I got a lot of friends that went to the Marines. I got a couple homies already out there. Well, I mean, let me rephrase that. There's people that I know that have went to the Marines, but I have one friend who I know that has went. I have a friend, but the rest of them, they were just, you know, people that I knew.
The world's stupid, especially with this whole gun bullshit.
Yeah, this whole gun bullshit is getting on my nerves too. It's like, let's arm every school with a bucket of rocks, because that's gonna help, right?
If I pull up with fucking, like, I pull up with a gun, ain't no one gonna fucking stop me.
Everybody starts throwing rocks. Like, yo, if it works, I'm gonna be so
They just need
surprised.
they just need to hire more, they need to hire more teachers at school. That's as simple as that. That's really it. Just hire more, you know, security guards and you'll be fine. And I'm talking real security guards, not ones that run away even though they see what's happening, you know?
Oh shit! The fucking droid just zapped that guy. That was fucking that was dope. I like that.
But like I'm done with all the like the politics bullshit, bro.
Oh yeah, it's getting annoying. For me too. Honestly, it's getting annoying after a while. Like it's so much going on in so little time. Like the liberals, they just have endless amounts of things to talk about, and like it's really you know pointless in trying to argue with them about shit.
Yeah. It's a hard life.
It's pretty dope, bro. I'm actually been doing pretty good right now, like work and shit. Work is pretty dope. I got like they cut our hours.
Bro, buy a whip with me. Buy a whip with me, bro.
Why would I buy a whip, bro? What am I gonna do with a whip?
Dude, I'm telling you, they're fucking badass. Just think about like having a fucking Indiana Jones hat and you have a fucking whip.
That'd be pretty dope, but I mean like.
Dude, dude, watch the like you'll see the video.
Alright, so
of
what
the
guy do
dude.
you know?
He's a Guinness World Record holder, and he fucking there's a video of him slicing a fucking can in half, like a soda can. Just it's clean as fuck though. No, you would think it's not clean. It's the cleanest fucking cut you've seen.
With a fucking whip.
With the fucking whip. He cut it with a whip, bro. That's next level shit. That's all I got to say, nigga. Like, if you have to watch the video. You know what else you have to watch too?
What's up?
This fucking gumball immigration, bro.
Oh, the video, I've seen it. The part where they basically give an example of how immigration works using the gumball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen the video. It's fucking dope. I love how they
they help people, bro. They fucking open my eyes.
Yeah, bro. There's a lot of videos like that.
I didn't even know that we're getting the fucking Mexicans. We're getting the best of the worst, bro.
You didn't know this?
Don't get me wrong, I know there are poor people in countries, but like the amount, like, dude, the gumballs really help. Like, it really fucking like
helps. It does.
And to see, like, to see and actually know how many people are actually in that predicament, and what we do about it, and what bullshit like people like, oh, I'm going to, help my country, blah blah. I'm representing my country when I come to America, blah blah. Stay in your fucking country and help the people that can't even like help themselves. Like, those are people that can't help themselves. When I get in fucking arguments, with people about immigration and stuff like that, they're like, oh, they're coming from a horrible life. Bro, people like literally, they have shit life, a shit life.
Yeah, there's people
and they physically can't do it. Like, say you live in Detroit, right?
Yeah.
You work a couple shifts at the gas station, you save up the money, you get you a bus ticket, you move to California, you get you a real job. That's possible. You know?
Yeah, it's possible, yeah.
You can do that. In countries like that, you don't have no fucking power like that. So when people try to tell me bullshit like, oh, they're having horrible lives, blah blah, shit like that. Like, bro, shut the fuck up. Like, dude.
Yeah, there's people that have it way fucking worse. Way
Stay in your
fucking worse.
fucking country. Let us take care of the people that need to be taken
Yeah,
care of.
and then
Like
it's
Yemen,
stupid
bro.
because
Yemen's
it's
so
like,
fucking
like,
horrible.
oh my god, the fucking people were, we need to start building barriers and start taking them down. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, are you really that stupid? Like, we have, I know this is a really burnt out, like example, but people who
Bro,
are
turn
super
up your
wealthy,
mic volume.
but people who are super wealthy,
Turn up the mic volume, yeah.
people who are super wealthy, like, they build fucking barriers around their houses to what? To keep people out. People that they don't want in there out. That don't need to be in there out. It's like, it's simple as that. So, how the fuck can, are we not able to, or are we not allowed to, or it's disrespectful to build a barrier around our entire fucking country that we want to keep safe? They want to keep safe.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
it makes no
bullshit, bro.
sense.
That's why whenever I use, like, I talk about that, I talk about basically like, what if it was my house, or what if it was your
Exactly.
house? Can
Exactly.
anyone come in when they want?
Exactly.
Can a homeless dude break into your house? And you have no say so. Let's do this
Like, it's
bullshit. You have
fucking
every right
stupid.
to defend your house. It's basically just a bigger system. And like, I always said, like, I don't care if they're dying. You know, I don't care none of that. You don't have the right to step in my house. We should, don't get me wrong. We should accept you. And we do.
Yeah, you just gotta
It's
hope. Yeah.
called claiming refuge, right?
Yeah.
But I don't care if you're dying or anything like that. You do not have the right to come in my house no matter what.
Oh shit.
Unless you hear some fucking 13-year-old saying she's getting raped. You don't have the fucking right to come in my house, you know?
I don't fucking know, man. It's just the whole
It's
situation is
fucking
just really, it's just really like it's over. It went completely overboard. And then the other stupid ass excuse that they have about certain shit like, oh, without immigrants, this country would be nothing. Like that one that you brought up, the one that you brought up the other
every
time,
country is built on fucking immigration if you wanna
like
make stupid
like
bullshit
it's
claims
so
like that.
fucking oh, this country would be nothing without immigrants. Oh, without Mexicans, you wouldn't this, you wouldn't that, da 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 da.
Bro. That just fucking reminded me. Fucking the day without immigrants.
Oh, the
Everything was
movie,
so random.
the
The country
movie,
was fine.
yeah, the movie,
The
the
country was
fucking
fine,
movie.
bro.
Bro, it makes no sense for them to bring up that stupid ass statement that oh,
That
without
was funny.
immigrants, this country is nothing. Like, oh my god,
And
bro.
they took a day off to prove it and nothing fucking happened. Like people were chilling, bro. Like people got fired too. People got fired. I saw a video of a dude who owns a construction company. He seemed like a really chill dude, and he was basically saying like, "Hey guys, like I understand they got this whole thing going on,
Yeah.
and you guys want to leave, but like I need you guys, like you're my workers. I need you. I hired you for a reason. I hired you because I need you." And he said, if you go and you don't show up to work, you're fired. They fucking went. They got fired. Like, dude, bro, you took the fucking consequence, man. Like you shouldn't have fucking done that, man. Like this guy was super nice too. I mean, this guy, when you start off companies, people don't make shit, bro. And he was paying his employees more than he was making. And these same employees couldn't even fucking stick it through with him just because they wanted to support some bullshit cause.
It's fucking, oh my god, man. I don't understand people sometimes, bro. I don't understand people sometimes.
I hate people like that, man. Like this dude fucking helped you, and you're just gonna fucking turn your back on him? Like that's exactly what you're doing when you're not showing up to fucking work. Like it's fucking
Yeah, bro.
bullshit, man. And then the fucking did you hear about how they're tripping for the census?
No, honestly, I haven't been keeping up with anything when it comes to like that political shit.
I low-key haven't as much either, but
Yeah.
basically what's happening is there's gonna add a question saying whether you're like legal or not. I think.
On what?
The census.
Oh, okay. And it's and they have to. Damn, that's crazy. Well, I mean, I don't know. In a way, like. Oh, okay. So look. In the case, in cases of illegal activity, illegal activity. Okay.
Citizenship question.
Uh,
Citizenship question. 17 states and 7 cities sued to remove citizenship question. My bad.
so basically, um, fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say now. I completely forgot what I was gonna say. Oh my god, bro. I don't even know what I was gonna say now. I forgot.
No, I don't care,
Too
bro.
bad.
I
Too bad.
like if you fucking if you're in this country illegally, then fucking leave. I don't
Okay,
give a
there you go.
shit.
That's what I remember now. Okay, so when illegal immigrants come into this country, they commit multiple crimes without themselves, without even knowing, or at least they think without even knowing. So one thing, Social Security. So in certain jobs, they need Social Security in order to work. So they get a fake social. They get a fake social, or they use somebody else's social, or shit like that. That in itself is a crime. That is a crime right there. You're giving false information to companies and to the government, and therefore that is a fucking crime. One. Two, first of all, coming into the country illegally. That's one. So that's one. Citizenship, the fucking socials, two. And then there's multiple other fucking crimes in between all that that I can't name that they come in between all that shit. But the thing is, it's like they don't understand. It's like it's not the kids' fault when they get here, because they always trying to bring up the kids. Like, oh, what about the kids? You know, they didn't ask to be going through this. Da, da, da. Okay, but for one thing, it's the parents' responsibility that once they are here, they either apply for citizenship. That's the thing. You apply for citizenship. If you don't get it, well then that's just how the country works. But if you do get it, that's perfect. Now you're legal. Now you have Social Security. Now you have all that. Now you're legally allowed to be in the United States. But once you leave your kids out of it, and they hit 18, it is now their responsibility to file for citizenship or go through the process of becoming a citizen of the United States, because they are still not a citizen. And once they hit that age and they don't do that on the spot, they're committing a crime now. That's a crime that they're involuntary, or not even involuntary, but they just sometimes they don't even know. So it's like it sucks because the parents it's the parents, responsibility to educate the kid and let them know, like, yo, like, we're not legal here. So later on in life, you gotta handle this shit that way. You can have a chance here. But they don't even fucking tell them that. They grow up and they're still like illegal. Like it's fucking sucks, bro. I've seen that shit happen to so many people where like, oh, I grew up here my entire life and now they're gonna take me out of here. It's like, you grew up your entire life here and you still have not filed for citizenship? Like, what the fuck?
Like
No.
Loki, I feel like we can't treat kids as adults
We can't.
when it comes to stuff like that.
But when
Don't get
kids
me
are
wrong. I'm not
adults,
talking about like committing crimes, but like I'm not talking about committing crimes like murder. But
no,
when it
yeah.
comes to shit like that, we can't treat kids like adults. When they turn 18, I think that's when people are like pretty much like, like quote unquote adults. They're confident enough. But shit happens, and shit's hard to do. So I say they get a year to figure out, citizenship, and if they don't, then I mean, it sounds fucked up to say, but fuck, bro.
I know it's
That's
fucked up to say, but
that's
that's just how
low-key
it
hard,
works.
though.
It's hard. I
No,
know it's
no, that's
hard.
low-key,
It's hard. It's hard
that's
as
low-key
fuck.
hard, though.
It's hard. It's like it's harsh as fuck. But the thing is, that's how it works. That's the fucking law. That's the law of the United States. That's how it works. So no matter where you're at, if it's the fucking law, it does not care about your feelings. That's the
I
fucking
get
law.
no, I know, I get that, and I get like, just like, if you're not a citizen, you're illegal, and if you're illegal, get the fuck out. Damn.
It's hard.
And
I know, bro.
they weren't born in the U.S.
Yeah, exactly. They're not born in the U.S., but they grew up in it. And now that they're 18,
They should have laws that they should have laws that says like, if you're under 18 and you have spent like, 10 or
certain
more
amount of years.
years
Yeah.
in the U.S. and you become a citizen. They should have shit like that.
Honestly, that would work. Honestly, I feel like that would be cool.
Because you're a kid, and you know, like that's fucked up for you to live, like, dude,
Yeah, like
18
you
years.
didn't
That's
ask
how
to
old
be
I am.
here.
That's a long ass fucking time. That's a long ass fucking time then for
Yeah, it's a
someone to
long
take,
ass time.
you know, fucking pick me
Yeah,
up and tell me you can't fucking live here.
yeah,
I
and
would low key be
yeah,
hot.
yeah, exactly. No, and I understand that. Like it does, like honestly, when you're thinking about it legally, when you're thinking about it on legal terms, when you're thinking about it, laws of the United States, it makes sense for them to be like, yo, like you still have to file for citizenship. But at the same time, morally, if you're thinking on a moral standpoint, or if you're thinking on a, like if the kid's been here for that long, he should be allowed some form of citizenship, for being here for that
No
long,
doubt, bro.
because it's not his fault that he's here, and he's he's an illegal alien. Like his parents brought him here from Mexico at a younger age, so he should be allowed to at least have a chance since he's been here for so long.
Fuck, bro. That's
So
hard.
it's
But yeah,
hard.
I say you spend if
I think that's what DACA was made for, if I'm not mistaken. DACA was like one of the because I remember my mom, she said something like when they were younger, since they came here from Mexico illegally, um, she said that they had a program like DACA or something for kids who were from Mexico. They were brought over here. Because my mom's a citizen now. She went through the whole process. She went to Juarez, Mexico, went over there, did her shit, came back over here to the U.S. She took her test. She studied for it. She passed her test. All this. She's an American citizen now. She's a citizen of the United States of America now. She went through the whole process. She did it. So my uncle, same thing. He was legal. He filed for citizenship. He got it. He's an American citizen now. Like both of them, they did it. So it's not that it's impossible. It's not impossible. You just gotta go for it. You gotta actually do it. People are telling you, oh, it's not possible. If people are telling you, like, bro, it's impossible.
if there weren't so many fucking illegals, there would be so much more space, and like the government wouldn't have to worry as much about immigrants if there weren't so many illegals. That's what I believe.
Oh shit.
I probably too much to that.
And it's like there is a way. Like I understand where the liberals are coming from. Like yes, morally it's fucked up that we have to go through this shit. But you can't base everything off of feeling just because it affects the people that are here in the long run. Because American jobs, what companies are getting illegal aliens from different countries, and they're making them work for way cheaper because they take whatever money they can fucking get, and the companies don't have to spend all the money on like farming and shit, because the work is cheap. They pay them cheap, they fucking treat them cheap, and it's like it's a win for the fucking companies. Now let's say we were to take out all the illegal immigrants and put in American citizens working there. It'd be fucking hell for the companies, because now they'd be wanting like fair wages, getting paid like regular money for the shit and all this, but at the same time we're giving jobs back to American citizens rather than having those jobs go towards illegal immigrants.
Yeah, and then GDP goes up, and then everything else goes up, and then they're able to increase their prices to pay for stuff, and it all works out.
Oh shit! I almost got fucked up. Yeah, but, and on top of that, like we have to focus like on the citizens here that are trying to make a living, rather than citizens outside of the country that are trying to make a living. Because if they're here legally, then go for it, bro. Fucking enjoy the what is it called, the capitalistic society that built this fucking country. Capitalism is the driving force of fucking the United States of America, bro. And if you're here from another country and you're here legally, or even if you're doing it, like if you're got your business going from your own fucking country you're living in, go for it, bro. Like that's handle your shit. But when somebody comes here without being documented, or it affects a lot of people in the fucking long run. A lot of people, and they're not thinking about that. Like nobody thinks about that. There's like open our borders, let all these Syrian immigrants come in from Syria and all these refugees, and let them come in. And oh shit, what? There was another shooting. Oh shit, what the hell? This guy was Muslim, and he screamed Allah Akbar before blowing up a bunch of fucking people inside of a inside of fucking like inside of a soccer game, or some dudes went in and shot up a movie theater, or some dudes went in and shot up a concert hall in fucking Paris. All those grenades thrown in a fucking in a crowded soccer game. Like oh Charlie Hebdo and all this shit. Like,
here's what I'm saying, bro. Here's what I'm saying. This shit wasn't happening fucking 10 years ago.
It wasn't. It wasn't.
You know what's happening 10 years ago? We was chilling. Okay, we were wondering why. We were wondering why on the first day of summer it fucking rained. We're worrying about shit like that. That's what was going through people's minds.
Bro.
You know, they were thinking about the fucking stock market and shit like that. They're not thinking about fucking people getting bombed and shit. It's when the whole pussy shit started. With the whole like liberal bullshit. That's
fucking bullshit. After that, everybody was just like they just fucking like
that's when it all started, and people thought it was, you know, like they basically it gave them excuses for everything.
And on top of that too, I think I don't want to say 9/11 played a huge part in it, but I feel like that was like the startup. Like after 9/11, when terrorism became like a big fucking thing, that's when like all this crazy shit started happening like crazy shit like was that Waco, Texas? No, not Waco. Was that in this year? That was some cult shit, like Waco, Texas. Some dude like fucking trapped a bunch of people inside of a house and then lit it on fire at the end. It was Waco, Texas. It was like a big ass massacre, bro. Yeah, like some dude was like a crazy fucker. Yeah, like people like worshiping him and shit. And then they locked themselves inside of this big ass like building where they were like a church or some shit. And then like I don't know what happened. I forgot the entire story, but basically like they had a standoff with the police officers and shit. There was like people shooting at each other and people getting shot and shit. And then they finally go inside and he put gasoline around the entire place. And as soon as they went in there, that dude fucking lit it on fire and burned everybody inside there with him. Like crazy shit like that, like Waco, Texas massacre. Like
dude, shit like that doesn't shit like that didn't happen when we were younger.
Oh, like this is the 93. Okay, yeah. So it was a little bit farther back. This is the 93. But like once you hit like 9/11 and then like on, like most of all this shit that we started seeing was like pure like terrorist shit. And like terrorism became like a big fucking thing. And like we grew up throughout that entire time. Like we grew up like, you know, I was born in 1989. So from then on, like that's like our entire like fucking childhood coming up. You had fucking war in Iraq and all that stuff, and then now we have ISIS, and now we have all these liberal fucking libtards, and then you got fucking what, Trump is the president now, which is, I'm not against that at all. I'm actually you know, all for it.
I like his ideas and his change, but we should have a different president.
No, I mean honestly, like, everybody's entitled to
he fucks up too much. I'm sorry, he fucks up too much. That's my problem with him. I like the ideas. I like how he's thinking completely outside of the box, and he's not afraid to say what the fuck he like is going through his mind. I think that's fucking cool. Don't get me wrong. There is some cool shit about Donald Trump, but I don't think he should be president.
Oh man,
that's just my opinion.
No, you're good. That's fine. Like I'm not like a fucking Trump dick rider, but like when people talk, like when people like when people start
when people talk shit on Trump, I back him up.
Trump, like I'm like
when people talk shit on Trump, I back him up because people usually don't know what they're talking about.
I don't back him up. Wait, what do you mean back him up?
I back him up. It depends on what's going on though. If we're talking about the wall, I'll back him up. If we're talking about immigration, I'll back him up. Shit like that.
Oh,
but if you're talking about like,
I mean like talking shit, like you're gonna back up the people that are talking shit, or the ones that are against you.
No, I'm defending Trump.
Oh, okay, yeah, of course, yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah, shit like that. Like I don't have a problem with.
Yeah.
But like, if someone were to tell me like, you know, we've counted up like 1,000-something lies that he said. And you're like, dude, holy shit, like nigga, he came up with the word.
Need to disable.
Like, what do you do? What do you do about that?
Oh shit.
What do you do about that?
I don't know, man.
He made
I
up
don't
a
like.
word, my nigga. He made up a word, and then he played it. Like, I low-key feel like whenever he fucks up, he tries to play it off as a joke or something like that.
Grab her by the pussy. It's just so funny, bro. Like, I don't understand it though. I don't get it. It's like, people are so offended by that fucking, like, that term that he said. It's like, bro, like, it makes no sense for somebody to be fucking mad about that. It's like, it reminds me of those girls who are like, who are like, ooh, I don't like kiwi. I don't like mango. Or, tomatoes are nasty. But then like they'll fucking like swallow your dick whole, and then like snort your cum and shit, and like do a bunch of crazy
Wait,
shit.
what?
Like exactly. Like they take offense or they disagree with certain shit, but then shit that's like way worse than it, they're like okay with it. Like they're fine. Like it doesn't matter to them. It's just certain situations. Like there's girls that will really tell you like, oh, I don't like kiwi, or I don't like mangoes, or I don't like strawberries, or oh, this is nasty. And then when it comes to like they'll eat a dude's ass, or they'll fucking suck a dick like
Yeah,
a
dude, I
mean
don't
dick, bro.
get that
I
shit,
don't
bro.
get it. So it's the same situation with like when Trump
I
says,
don't
you know,
get
grab her
eating
by the
ass,
pussy.
bro.
When it's the same, I think of it in the same situation with like when Trump said, "Oh, grab her by the pussy." It's like, okay, you're
No,
getting
but the
offended
thing
by this
about that
term that he
was,
said.
the
That
thing
you're
about
getting
that,
offended by this term, but yet, like when another person says it, or when you say it, or when it happens in a different situation, oh, it's completely fine. Who cares? You even laugh about it. You even say, ah ha ha, and then you repeat it. But because Trump said it, automatically, oh, he's a fucking sexist, he's this, he's that, fuck him, da 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 da, nope, he's not a president, da da. It's like, what? You're gonna base his entire presidency off of something he fucking said? He might have said that, but he's probably one of the best fucking presidents we've had in like
bro.
forever.
Bro, I'm telling you, that shit that he said about grabbing by the pussy, like, it wasn't even like, he wasn't saying it in a fucking CNN town hall. The fucking, like, the TMZ bus. Like, are you serious? Come on. Being a fucking guy.
Like, it pissed me
Fucking,
off. It was like so stupid how people get offended by some dumb shit like that. Like, oh, it might be dumb to you, but we have daughters. We can't have a president who talks like this and da da da. I was like, bitch, shut the fuck up. You were in college, like in your fucking 18, 20s, and 20s and 19s, fucking sucking dudes off left and right. And then you want to get mad when our fucking president says grab her by the pussy. Like, oh, now you have a daughter and you want to fucking act all civilized. Like, what the fuck? Like, shut the fuck up, man. Nobody's perfect. Not even the president of the United States. Fucking president cheated on his wife with some chick. Fucking got caught up, and yet he ended up being like one of everybody's like favorite fucking presidents. Fucking Clinton.
Shock the area.
Shock his ass. Yeah, got him. Yeah, man. But other than that, I don't know. I've just been chilling. I ride the Trump train, man. I'm not even tripping. You know, people ask me, "Oh, do you support Donald Trump?" Yes, I do. I don't. I'm not against. I can't be against our fucking president. Like, the fucking president, and he's doing some pretty good shit. He said some pretty interesting shit too. Like he's a G, bro. He's a G. Nobody sees that shit. I know so many Hispanic people who actually support Donald Trump. Like not to the fullest. You know, they do have some certain doubts, like some certain negative shit, and you know that's fine. Like, you know, but other than that, there's Hispanics who support Donald Trump. There's African Americans who support Donald Trump. There's people outside of our fucking country who support Donald Trump. And I saw this post one day where it was like, oh, you don't like our fucking country? Or you don't like how the country's going nowadays? Alright, pack your bags, look for any other one that there is on this entire fucking planet, and move to it. And leave. If you don't like it so much, leave. You don't have to be here. Like, get the fuck out.
Slice that.
But people still find, you know, find something to complain about. Oh, it's not that easy. You can't just leave. Like, if you're gonna make it seem like it's fucking, oh, what? You can do that? I did not know that. Yo, that's sick. Yo, Isaiah. Yo, Isaiah. Oh god. Oh shit.
Get him, droid.
Got him. Yo, Isaiah. Son of a